Hello, viewers. Edward Shanahan here, and tonight's segment, as I said, we're going to be bringing you segments, is going to be about the Chicagoland area's most haunted locations that I've been to, and a couple others thrown in. So I'm going to be rating them from 11 to number one in the my view and experiences I'll be telling you about that I had there. I would like to say, for those that don't know who Edward Shanahan is, I am a Chicago medium, psychic reader. I do house parties. I do private readings in my office in Cicero in a spiritualist church. And I can run paranormal nights, which I do. I host them. The nice thing about my paranormal nights, are usually haunted locations. And every night ends with my circle of energy, which is there to help you experience the paranormal and spiritual side. Okay, so go to ChicagoParanormalNights.com to see what I have coming up, and for the readings and that, go to EdwardShanahan.com. Okay, for the list of the top 11 places. Number 11 would have to be St. James Cemetery, also known as Monk's Castle. The place is it's active. It's active, especially if you go into the back. It's a beautiful, oldest Irish cemetery in the area, and it's very nice. It's very nice. One of the first ones, I believe, the Catholic cemeteries in the area. Also, one of the first ones. So yeah, but you go way in the back. I believe it's Murphy Headstone area. Okay, some activity there, some there. So it's a beautiful place. The grottos there are beautiful. Let's be very considerate to the people, to the church, and to the cemetery when you're there. Okay. Number 10 on the list, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Bachelor's Grove ain't what it used to be. I was running around back there in 1975, 76. Um, the thing about it is, it was more active back then. People, even, no pun intended, today say it's kind of dead. All right. I believe they ruined it by trying to clean it up. You know, people making claims to it, more or less. Um, for whatever reason, people become obsessed with the joint. I live within 10 to 15 minutes of the place. I've been there 6 times since 75. I got some great photos. There's a video of Bachelor's Grove Cemetery on YouTube that I filmed. It's almost 20 minutes long. The whole place. I even take you where the satanic rituals were held. That's the most active location right now in the cemetery. Is there? Um, I heard Cook County doesn't want nobody trimming or cutting or nothing, so maybe Mother Nature will take back what was hers, and then the place will turn into nothing but mazes of cemeteries, of headstones and stuff like that. So, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery would have to be number 10 on my list. Number 9, Chet's Mel Lounge. Yes, not because of resurrection, Mary, but because of the other spirits in the location. I held a circle of energy down in my circle of energy down in their basement. Great activity, great place. Um, Rich, um, super. Barbara, his wife, super people. So Chet's Melody Lounge, right across the street from Resurrection Cemetery. So enjoy that. Number 8, speaking of Resurrection, Mary Resurrection Cemetery. Okay, I would say going to the mausoleum. The reason why I rate it so somewhat higher than even Bachelor's Grove is because um, I got a ghost, I got a police scanner at the house, and you heard the stories about the mausoleum. The cops being called at 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning because the lights were on. Well, I'll tell you what, those were stories, but I actually heard the real thing. I heard across the police scanner, the police getting a call, please go to the mausoleum at Resurrection Cemetery. The lights are on again. So, sure enough, everything was locked up and everything about 1:30 in the morning, and the lights were on. The police go in there, shut it off, and just a regular occurrence. They don't know why or how, um, or at least they don't want to admit to why or how. Okay, number 7, Senator John Humphreys' house in Orland Park. Yes, that house is tied into Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Mrs. Humphrey, the first Mrs. Humphrey, anyways, and Mr. Humphrey had their first child. The child died. And Mrs. Humphrey had family at Bachelor's Grove. So they had the child buried there. Later in life, she died. She was found dead in the house. He married his secretary within 3 weeks, but she was found dead. So they, Mrs. Humphrey was, first Mrs. Humphrey. So they buried her somewhere else. Now, and this is really interesting to hear, the first time I heard it, is the Historical Society wonders if Mrs. Humphrey is the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove, because it is documented, it is a fact that her child, her first child, was buried there at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Okay. If you go on YouTube and go under Echovox, Edward Shanahan, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, you will see us questioning with Echovox the headstones of Bachelor's Grove, of the Humphreys, where the child is buried, and asking the child if Mrs. Humphrey is the Madonna, and you'll hear the responses. Okay, so that's location exclusive to me for holding private paranormal nights there for individuals, or open them up for the public. Second Sunday of each month, there is an open house there from 2 to 4, and a lot of times I'll show up and we will have um, a lion investigate. I'll tell you the paranormal stories of the location. Okay, that was the Humphrey House. Number 6 is the Irish Legend. What can I say? Irish Legend in Willow Springs, built on Indian land. Matter of fact, I do have a story to it. I used to run the tours there until it got a little out of hand with the stories they were telling, so I pulled out. But it is buried on Chief Kamaga's Ridge, it's called. So one of the reasons it's active, other reasons because of the things that go on in there today. I've been through 4 owners at the location, and I pulled out of this one again. It's fine. Spirits will wait till the next one comes in. Don't mess with this one. Wait for the next one. The spirits always have the last say of the place. That's why so many owners, different owners. Okay, now that was, which one was that? Okay, the Irish Legend number 6, the Rhodes Hotel. That's near Indianapolis. Great place. We have a paranormal night there once a year. This year it's going to be twice. It's an active location. I do things with individuals there. Small circles, then we have the big circle. The big circle of energy, seance, never failed to bring out the active spirits in the location. They're overnighters there. We're going to be back again in November, running another paranormal night there, but it's on November 14th or 16th. I can't recall. It's going to be me and Miss Ursula Kalin, who's a psychic medium also. We both do it individually there. Well, we're going to be there together, and the night will end with the Circle of Energy. That's the Rose Hotel. Number 4, Capone's Cullerton Hotel. Another exclusive. It's like stepping back in time. Capone's Cullerton Hotel in Chicago, right on State Street. Very active. Our first time there, it's like 4 stories high. Our first time there, people are crying, active, getting great results with the paranormal tools and stuff like that. We will be back there again as time goes on. Like I said, Chicago Paranormal Nights. You keep updated, or find me on Facebook, Edward Shanahan, Burbank, Illinois. Yeah, you can't miss it. That was Capone's. Number 3 is Holy Sepulchre Cemetery. Why this cemetery over the others? For one simple reason: the Miracle Child's gravesite. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of other people. The miracles that come about, a place to go pray for your miracles. Supernatural thing there is a lot of times when you're praying in Mary Ellis Quinn, that's Chicago Miracle Child's gravesite, you smell flowers in the dead of winter. Okay, to find out more about her, just type in Chicago Miracle Child's gravesite, or go to any one of my websites, edwardshanahan.com or chicagoparanormalnights.com, and I got dedications to her because of the miracle I had. I've been written about in 4 paranormal books and 2 of my own books, and that I have. You can find my two books on my website, my websites, and also there are links, there are ebooks, electronic books, so you can read them even on your computer. Okay, so and not expensive at all. So enjoy that. Then we go to from Holy Sepulchre to the last two most darkest places I've been to. Belisca Axe Murder House, very very dark. If you get a chance to go there, go there. It won't let you down. Okay. Yeah, that place is okay to go to. I visualized how the girls were murdered, who the killer was. Um, there was one segment where I was talking about um, how the girls were killed, and I was sitting on their bed and I was visualizing the murder and talking about how they were killed. All of a sudden, the bed gave away from the frame. Okay, scared me. You know, comical, yeah. After I was being scared, but so we went downstairs. This was Ursula Bielski and I was running this, and she's a Chicago author, Chicago Paranormal author. So I went downstairs. Mercedes, who was with us, she asked. Now Ursula had her ghost box or Frank's box, I believe it's called. Mercedes asked the box what happened to Ed, and now we're going back about 8 years ago, and it said as clear as day. Ed broke the bed. A child's, little girl's voice. Yeah. So that was my first encounter with a ghost box, and we've graduated to other devices that respond very well to me and even call out my name. So number one, the worst place probably won't even go back in 2014. Been there the last 3 years. Every year something heavy duty's gone down. This year, no difference. The location is the Haunted Rectory in Ohio, right outside of Cincinnati. You can find it, type it in. You can find it on my websites. Okay? Bad place. Ghost Adventure's been there. This ain't for the amateurs. This is the real deal. It messed with me the first time. Second time, it messed with people. Um, Especially the skeptic that said, oh, it takes a lot for him. Well, the 6'3", about 6'3", over 200-pound dude. He was very upset at the end of my circle of energy. It did prove it to him. No doubts about it. Then this last time we were there, yeah, things go heavy duty. It's a dark place. I pretty much have my fill. It will be there forever. The spirits will be there forever. But it ain't for the rookies. Okay? So that's my list, top 11 and why. I'm sure there'll be other locations coming up, maybe a list number 2. But I would like to say thank you for enjoying this. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, edwardshanahan.com and chicagoparanormalnights.com. And I write articles on a regular basis. You can find those Chicago Now or the Examiner. So, but you can find all that at either one of the web pages, edwardshanahan.com or chicagoparanormalnights.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy it.